All right, I've come up with a design that I want to use for my project. I've got it all drawn out, and now I'm going to start attaching pieces to the pinch pot that I made in the last video. So I've got the pinch pot kind of squeezed down so that the mouth is opening on the side. And now what I want to do is attach kind of like a horn right here on the side. All right, if I just take this clay and I squish it on here, it may stick now, but once it dries, it's just gonna fall right off. All right, in order for me to get this to stick on here and stay on here after it dries, what I gotta do is score and slip. All right, scoring just means scratching. So I'm scratching the surface of this and I'm just kind of roughing it up. I'm gonna score the surface of this, just scratching it. Then I'm gonna take my slip, which is a little bit of wet clay. I'm going to smear it on right here and then attach my piece. Squish it on there really well and then smooth it down to my project. This does a couple of things. It holds it on. It also prevents bubbles from forming between these two pieces, and if there's a bubble, that bubble will expand in the kiln and it'll make it blow apart. So the horn will actually pop off. All right, so I'm going to smooth this down, make it part of the body. A couple of other things that you can do with these projects. All right, now that we've figured out how to attach pieces to this, I'm going to show you how to put some textures on so that it doesn't look so plain. So on the back, you can find any kind of tool in the classroom, and maybe I'll just take this and put some texture on it. We make like a pattern just by pressing stuff into the clay. All right, another thing I have are these rubber mats that have a bunch of different textures on them. You just have to make sure that the clay is not too wet. If it's too wet, this is just going to stick to this and it's not going to work very well. But I'm just going to lay my texture across, make sure that I press really, really well. Otherwise, it's not going to come out very well. Peel it off and I've got my texture on it. All right. After that, we're just gonna build the entire project and let it dry and become bone dry, and then it goes in the kiln.